Hey, what's up humans? Having turned 18 this year, right, meant that I had a lot of things that I could try, like buying cigarettes for the first time, buying alcohol for the first time, and even going club for the first time. And today it's gonna be the story of me going to the club for the first time. I remember when I first went to a club, right, it was with a bunch of friends and my sister. So like at first I thought we were just gonna have a couple of drinks and we were gonna go to a club, like alcohol, loud music, friends, dance. That was my impression of what club was. So that night when I went to the club, I was wearing a Mandarin collar button-up shirt, and like I met my friends at the Red Bridge. And when we were at the Red Bridge, right, it was my first time at the Red Bridge because I've only seen my friends, the Red Bridge on my friends' Insta story. So when we were there, we had a couple shots of Jägermeister, and afterwards we were walking to Get Juice, a club called Get Juice. So like when we were there, right, it was I was already perspiring and it was so difficult, like it was so disgusting because like I was sweating in this very thin fabric Mandarin collar shirt, and I was thinking to myself, shit, like I'm already sweating so much now. What if later I go inside and dance more, right? And it becomes more and more sweaty, and it will become a very awkward situation whereby the people around me would be feeling my sweat, and I was thinking so much about it. So everything went away when I was queuing up to get my IC checked by the bouncer, and like I totally forgot about the situation where I was sweaty. So like I didn't really care a lot lah. So when I was queuing up, right, I had this fear that I will not get accepted to the club because like I mean I'm sure as hell that I'm 18, and like I was pretty anxious lah, like what if I get rejected, and like even though I'm sure that I can get into the club, but then there's just a thought in the back of my mind like, what if, right? So when it was my turn to get my ICs checked, right, I actually put on my best adult face, like, you know, the ones where you are trying to convince your parents to get you something, like and you're trying to be all adult about it, like I promise I will work harder and I promise I'll score my exams if you buy for me this lah. And it went something like this. Okay, so after I got in, right, the music was blaring. It was so loud and I could barely hear my friends. And even though my friends know that it was my first time at the club, but I felt the need to show that it wasn't my first time at the club to other people who were staring at me lah. Like so I did a little awkward dance and I shrugged a little bit to like show that I came here before, but in actual fact it was my first time, and it was so awkward at first. So after all my friends passed the bouncer, right, we actually went to the dance floor. So when I first reached the dance floor, right, I was like, shit, what do I do now? And then when I saw my friends just moving and dancing to the music, I just kind of joined in lah. And here are some of the more common dance moves that I saw.
Clap your hands!
When I was dancing halfway, my sister suddenly texted me. Then at first I thought to myself like, shit, we are going home already, like it was so early, you know. But then and I was kind of sian because like it was my first time at the club. I wanted to join my friends more, I wanted to dance more because I was just getting it on, you know. Then turns out that she just wanted to join my friends, and after she came, right, my impression of her being this classy lady changed, and like she looked like she was the one that just turned 18, and like she started doing this squatting dance thing. It was, I can't replicate because like I'm like, me doing the squatting dance is like hell to me, so like it's a no-no for me. So after 30 to 45 minutes of dancing, right, my friends wanted to go for a smoke break, so like I followed them lah. And 10 minutes throughout into our smoking break, right, my sister suddenly texted me. Then she asked me where am I lah. Then this time I really thought that we were going home already. But then turns out that this woman actually bought shots for me. And she demanded for me to go up to drink first before I go down and join my friends again. And I think she spent like almost $100 on me that night. So thanks, sister. So like afterwards, we continued clubbing, and like the club closes at 4, right? Afterwards, my sister and I, we kept home, and me being the weakling that I am, right, I slept throughout my whole Sunday. And when I woke up, right, I was feeling like shit and I was so groggy afterwards. It's basically the worst feeling ever, but that's basically my first time at the club, and that's basically how I waste my Sunday afterwards lah. I basically just slept throughout the entire Sunday. So that's basically my first experience at a club, and basically how I felt throughout my entire journey at a club. And that's all from me now.